All right, 210 subscribers later, I finally make the video. So obviously, thank you guys so much for the follows and likes and comments. I couldn't be any more happy or ecstatic about like what we've accomplished, what I've accomplished. I really appreciate it. And yes, this is going to be my 200 subscriber video. This is going to be the new channel trailer, if you will. Obviously, this is a different setup. I'm not at my desk. I'm at my camera because I bought it. It's 4K. It's great quality, and why not use it? So, yeah, here it is. Once again, thank you so much for 210 subscribers. I couldn't imagine anything better. I mean, I can, but like, you know what I mean? For now, you know, this is great. This is awesome. I would have rather, or after this one, since it's been so long since I've done the 100 one, after this one, I think I'm just going to wait till I hit 500 subs and then make another one of these videos, because 200 wasn't that far away, not that long ago. But I remember when I was excited to just get 100. So having 2 is like, okay, like that's great, that's awesome, thank you. But at the same time, there's other things that need to be done. More editing, better thumbnails, better live streams, things like that. And we're gonna get into all that in this video. But obviously, just first and foremost, thank you so much for participating in this channel, in these videos, in these in the support. I found out a lot about myself this year, especially with buying the camera and fixing this one. And like I said, we're going to discuss all that in this video. But obviously, just again, thank you so much. Your support is awesome, and all my friends and all my, well, not really my family, but my friends, I really do appreciate you. Well, Ruben watches my videos, so thank you, Ruben. Specific shout out to him, because he does. I do see him watch my videos every once in a while in the background while he's doing his homework. So 210, we're here. What's next? What's the plan? I do have 2 streams already in mind that I have said and I've already announced that I will do. Not necessarily for 200, although one of them was supposed to be for 200. It's no longer going to be like that. This video is just going to kind of be that. First of all, the painting. I need to finish the painting on stream. And then the puzzle that I bought so long ago needs to also be finished. So those 2 streams are stuck in the back of my head, and it is something that I want to get done and I want to do, because it's just something that I feel like I didn't necessarily promise that I would do it, but it feels like I promised that I would do it. So I want to do it and I want to execute that. I really, for the painting specifically, I don't know how I'm going to finish like that painting. Like, I don't know what I want to put in the background. Honestly, I kind of like the way it is, because it's just him. It's just Ryuk. It's just like perfect in my eyes. It's like perfectly unfinished, if that makes sense. And for the puzzles take forever. Puzzles take such a long time. And I want to make sure I do that right. And I want to do that for like an entire day. Like, I'm thinking about like taking off of work for like maybe a Thursday and Friday. But I really haven't figured out how I want my shots, who I want to be there, if I want anybody to be there at all. Like, I was planning on like having Ruben do it with me for an hour, then my little brother do it with me for an hour, and then my friend Ian doing it with me for an hour, and then having my girlfriend come over and doing it for an hour, and then I kind of finish it off or something like that. I want to involve other people in the puzzle. I don't want it to just be me, because puzzles are fun with other people. They're not necessarily fun by themselves. Plus, you guys would be watching, and I think that would be cool. Yeah, that's my kind of like thinking on those 2 streams for right now. I think I might be able to get the painting done a little bit more early, or a little bit more confidently than the puzzle, because like I said, I really haven't figured out just what I want to do for the puzzle stream. Yeah, I haven't thought about how I want to do that puzzle stream. It's 1,000 pieces, so it's a lot. And I almost lost some pieces at Walmart because I was fucking around with the box. But yeah, I just haven't figured that out yet. Obviously, like I said in my stream, that I wanted to do slightly better editing. I wanted to microdose editing, and I think I've done that very well. Now, not every video is going to be edited the same way, obviously, but not every video is not gonna have, I'd like to say a decent amount of editing, but it's really not. It's very minimal. Like I said, it's just microdosing editing, these small little, you know, memes here and there, this small little like that I see that I want to put in my videos, that kind of editing. And I feel like that has helped me with the process of like, oh, this just, you know, it's a drag, it takes forever, da 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 da, you know what I mean? I think that me just doing that, taking the time to edit the little things, to put captions in my video, make a little meme here, is really been helping me process that motivation to edit, and really help me with not necessarily doing it all at once, but taking it one step at a time, one day at a time. Like this recent Gang Beast video, it took me about maybe 4 days to edit, which doesn't seem crazy for the amount of work that I did on the video, but in my eyes, I did it in such a way that it was efficient, it was not as time consuming, and it wasn't a drag because I took my time, because I took 4 days to edit, if that makes sense. I took 1 day to cut. No, I took 1 day to load everything into the program, chop the first 5 minutes, and then I was like, okay, that's it. I'm done for the day. You know, I had just got done playing video games. It was late. I was like, okay, I'll do the rest of it tomorrow. I'll chop the rest of it the next day. And so I did that. I chopped it up the next day, and it was good. And then I had a little bit more gas in the tank, so I went back to the beginning and I started looking at all the memes and stuff, and I was like, okay, I could put that there, I could put that there. And then on the third day I was like, okay, let's start putting everything together. And then on that third day I was like, okay, I have the energy, I have the time, I have the drive to want to put more editing into the video. And so that's what I did on the fourth day. And then you can have Devillin. Devillin can say this in the comments if he wants to, but I was talking to Devillin, and we were both editing the same video. We had both recorded at the same time. I'm trying to help him like with his editing process as well, and like just getting it out of the way and getting it done and just starting the process. So me and him were in my Discord, and we're talking about the edit, and we're chit-chatting it up. And I realized to myself, I was like, man, what is that little thing that could just maybe make this video go the little extra? And in my eyes, it's always subtitles. I feel like subtitles is a big part of YouTube nowadays. For the videos that I watch, at least a lot of the gaming videos have like captions every other shot, or when somebody says something funny, or when there's like conversation going on. I feel like that's a big thing when it comes to the type of videos that I make and the type of videos that I watch. So I thought to myself, I was like, you know what? I think it might be worth it to put captions in the video. And I saw like I said, you can ask the villain. You can ask. I'm telling you that I was like, man, I'm gonna come back a fifth day. I'm gonna take the fifth day instead of releasing it today. I'm gonna take that fifth day because I feel like it would just be better with captions. And so I did that. So yeah, I think that extra fifth day of maybe putting a little bit more extra stuff in it, whether it be captions or another edit, or taking stuff that I thought would be nice in the video that I took out. Like I took out a lot of me learning how to play the game out of the first time that I cut it. Because when I first cut it, I was like, okay, I kind of want to show that I'm playing the game and that I'm still learning it, and then I end up whipping everybody's ass or getting my ass beat because I'm still new to the game. But then I thought to myself, I was like, no, we don't really need that. That's not really necessary. Let's just cut to where I like die, or I get knocked out, or I just end up learning the game in general. So that's the kind of the approach that I take it at, because if my attention span, if I can't watch the video and enjoy it in the first couple of seconds, then you guys probably aren't going to enjoy the video for the first couple of seconds. And that's where normally my videos die anyway. They normally die within the first 3 to 4 seconds of the video. So I'm still trying to learn how to get hooks and really just keep people coming and staying to watch the video. That's my one thing about my videos that I'm working on is still the editing and getting just slightly better every time, right? New live content. We're live now. We're making live content. Thank you, Ian. I'll put his channel in the description and his little profile here. Because of Ian, because of him going live on Twitch, he is the reason why I go live on YouTube. I don't want anybody to take it away, take this the wrong way, and I don't want Ian to take it the wrong way, but I kind of saw it as like competition. Okay, I was like, damn, he's live streaming, I should be live streaming kind of thing. And it's not so much competition, it's just more like I want to do that. I want to go live. I want to talk to people live and things like that. And I think that's helped my channel a lot, to be honest with you. I've had some banger ass streams. But yeah, Ian was the one that got me into streaming. I think I was like driving home from work and I saw him that he went live on Twitch, and I was like, Ian's going live? Like, Ian's making live content? Like, what? That's crazy. And don't get me wrong, me and Ian had talked about content like beforehand and how he was setting up his stream and how he's getting ready to do all these things on Twitch and things like that. And I was like, oh, that's great. That's awesome. And at that point I was sticking to like, I'm just going to do videos. I'm just going to like chill out and edit my videos and just do that and just make videos and not live stream. But then I saw his live stream and I saw how you can interact with people, how people can interact with you, how it's such a fun time to watch somebody play video games live. And I used to watch a lot of streaming content. Don't get me wrong. Like, I have a Twitch. I've had Twitch for a very long time. I've watched a bunch of videos on Twitch for quite some time, and I've never had the desire to want to go live because a lot of the streamers have editors and they edit those streams to make them really good on YouTube. But I think that him going live kind of pushed me to go, okay, you can, and I don't, maybe it's not called an extension, but I'm going to say this, you can extend yourself a little bit to go live. And now that I have gone live, I've played games that I wouldn't normally play by myself or wouldn't normally play like at all. Like playing GTA's campaign, like I would have never done that by myself and I would have never made that a video. And same thing for Cyberpunk. I would have never played that by myself and I would have never made that a video. So live streaming, it really helps me, I think has really helped me explore new games and just help me understand that I can just play whatever I want. And I don't have to edit it. And not everything has to be a either well edited or just edited video in general. One more thing about the live content. I think personally, my thumbnails are pretty good. I think they could be slightly better, but I think I'm still trying to figure out what I want to do with the live stream. Although I've seen some of the thumbnails for other live streams and I think mine look pretty unique. So that's just me personally. Better thumbnails. Now, I recently purchased this program called Affinity Pro, and I think that it has really helped with my thumbnails. It's really helped me with, you know, making funny faces or just making a thumbnail a little bit more enticing, I guess. I really haven't changed my style up that much. I just don't have really a set way to make a thumbnail yet. And I think the way I make thumbnails is fine. I don't think there's anything wrong with them, to be quite honest with you. I think that they're okay. I think they're fine. So, yeah. But that's it for thumbnails. I really don't have anything else to say. We got some new emotes. What? I said we got some new emotes. What'd you say? I said we got some new emotes. So I went out of the way and I was scrolling on Fiverr and I was like, I don't know if you noticed, but my channel's been through like a lot of banners and like a lot of, what is it called? Profile photos. And I just couldn't get locked on one. And so I now have emotes. Well, you might say, well, Luis, you don't even have subscriber memberships yet. So why'd you go buy emotes? And I'm like, because I wanted to. Because I could put them in the thumbnail. I could put them in the video. I could do no face cam now. You know what I mean? Like, I could do a bunch of stuff. I think putting it in the thumbnail would be pretty cool. I don't know. I felt like I want them. Yeah, new emotes. So you can use them in the Discord. I'm pretty sure anybody can use them in the Discord. I'm using one of them for my profile photo. I'm using one of them for my Discord server. I'm thinking about getting my banner redone. I really like the way my banner looks. I think I just want like maybe a more cartoonish vibe to it, like a lo-fi girl kind of thing. But I haven't really thought about it yet. Plus, I really like the way my banner looks in the first place. Let's talk about the vlogs. The vlogs, I think, are doing amazing. I'm really just having fun with those. I think those are just some things. I think that's just a thing that I'm really just having fun with. It's not edited pretty. It's not, you know, the thumbnails aren't like top tier. They're just like basically, here's what maybe the vlog's about, you know, or here's a little snippet from the vlog. Like, I really genuinely having fun making those videos. I think that it's just another way to express myself, another way to kind of let you into my little world that I have. It's just been really just really fun to make. They're just really fun to make. And I want to include more people in the vlogs. I want to include more things in the vlog, but I think right now with the way they are, they're fine. There's nothing wrong with the vlogs. Fixing my Sony camera, that video was fun to make. The lens camera, the new lens video, that was really fun to make. My what's next video was really fun to make. So more content like that I really do enjoy. I really do enjoy just being on camera and just talking to you and just being like, I'm gonna dump everything I have in my brain into this video, edit it, and hopefully it makes sense. If it doesn't, even better, because what does it matter? You know what I mean? So, but yeah, 210 subscribers is insane. The Discord really isn't popping off, so I'm going to plug that real quick. If you guys aren't in my Discord, please go to my Discord. I think that it is one of the best ways to interact with me. It is one of the best ways that it's one of the best ways I can interact with you. I'm constantly on there. I pretty much open Discord every day. I'm on my desk. If I'm not on Discord and I don't react or I don't get your message, it's because I just don't have notifications on. I choose not to have notifications on because it's just another distraction in my life. And if you're a content creator and you're interested in like making a group or talking to people about what you do, or maybe you're just too shy to make videos with people you don't know, or you don't have any friends, or whatever it may be, I think joining my Discord will help you. Not saying that any other Discord wouldn't. I just think that with the way my friends are and with the way that we're doing things all the same way but completely different at the same time is really interesting to discuss and talk about. Like me and Ian are really analytic. We're highly focused on our analytics and trying to understand them despite us not knowing anything about them. And for me and Devillin, it's more about time management, scheduling, content creation, taking the time to put those edits that you actually want to put in your video and things like that. So it's a very interesting like dynamic and discussion, because hearing what they have to say about like their process and their mental when they're making content or when they're editing is pretty interesting. And I think if I can foster my Discord to be that and not just a community about my channel, I think that would be great, because not a lot of people discuss it and a lot of people are shy about making content. I'm still a little shy, so I don't really advertise it like I should. But if I feel confident enough and I kind of like judge the person on if I can trust them, if they're going to make fun of me or not, I kind of just go ahead and be like, yeah, content's fun. You know, you should do it. I do it. And then, you know, we get into the discussion of what I do and how I do it. Now, is it like weird to say that I make gaming content? Yes, because gaming is still associated with kids and children, and I'm 25, so for me it's kind of weird just to be like, yeah, I make content on video games, you know what I mean, despite me doing plenty of other content. But yeah, I think I pretty much covered everything. I probably said a little bit more than I thought I was going to, but once again, thank you guys so much for 200 subscribers, 210 subscribers. I'm pretty sure I got like, because I was at like 208 and then I got two more. I got 209, 210, and I'm pretty sure that was from like uploading my playlist on YouTube. But if it's not, even better and welcome. I hope you guys enjoy the content that I make, and I hope you guys stick along for the ride. Once again, join the Discord. We're always having discussions on there, even if they're not deep. It really is just about content, which I just appreciate. Thank you guys so much for 200 subscribers. I would not be here without you guys. I've always wanted to make videos. I really didn't care what videos I made. I just wanted to make videos. I knew gaming was a big part of it, but I knew that I just wanted to make videos, and that is still at my heart, at my core, just a thing. Like if Ian asked me, hey, I want to make a YouTube video about going to a park, let me grab my camera, let me grab my mics, like let's go do that. You know what I mean? Let's go do that. If Devillin was like, yo, let's start a series, I'd be like, okay, like when are we gonna record? Is it gonna be serious? Like what are we gonna do? What are we gonna play? Like I'm excited. Even if I'm not a part of it, having them talk about it is really cool. Having people talk about wanting to do it is really cool, because I think everybody should do it. But anyways, thank you guys so much for 200 subscribers. Thank you so much for all the support, all the likes, all the comments. You know, we're doing it. we're doing it. Like I said, I probably won't make another video like this until I hit 500 subs. But I do feel like my other one is getting a little old, so this will be a nice refresh of the channel. So new emotes, new thumbnails, new edits, new live streams, new videos, all coming at you guys. It's just a matter of time, and I hope you guys are there to see them. So thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys for commenting. Like the video, share the video, put the video in your playlist, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.